Hello everyone and welcome to another custom figure showcase. So today I will be showing off these, my custom silver Nemesis Cybermen. Now obviously those of you aware will know that we did get a silver Nemesis Cyberman release a very long time ago. It has not yet been released. Personally I think it would be great to see even just one of these released in a B&M pack alongside the 7th Doctor and an Ace figure. I certainly think it would be one that would be very popular among fans, particularly as the recent release with the clean attack Cyberman was very well received. I certainly think that the Silver Nemesis version would be well received as well. But so these are the standard release Silver Nemesis Cybermen, but obviously I have just given them an upgrade, as it were, to make them look a bit more screen accurate. And literally all I've done for this is I've taken off the head and the breastplate, obviously, and then the base figure, I have repainted it a very dark teal colour. And then after I've repainted it, I have very simply given it a black watered down acrylic wash over the top of the teal colour, so it gets in all of the nooks and crannies and makes it look a bit darker that way. And then literally all I've done after that is used some silver Sharpie and then just lightly brush over the top of the entire body to give it that kind of sort of silvery reflective look. And the problem was that the material that the Silver Nemesis Cybermen are made out of on screen, because it's very iridescent and metallic, it varies, its tone varies depending on how you see it on screen. So sometimes they look like a very light teal, sometimes they look a very dark teal. So this was kind of a way that I could get them to sort of be in between the two. You know, you've got the dark teal undercoat, but then you've got the silver over the top, and I think it's worked very well. Now the other thing that I did was I repainted the head pieces and the chest pieces. I resprayed them with chrome silver. Now, it actually didn't come out as metallic as I wanted, and that is slightly the problem when it comes to using chrome paint, is when you buy chrome paint, the cap on the top is basically reflective. It's like mirror reflective, but the paint never comes out like that. And unfortunately, it's very difficult to find a chrome paint that actually does have a proper metallic finish. So what I did for this is I repainted them. I resprayed it all chrome. Obviously, I marked off the masked off the chest plate areas and all of the pipes as well. But I resprayed them chrome, and then after the chrome had dried completely, I did have to wait sort of 2 or 3 days to make sure it was entirely dry. I then used some clear nail varnish. Unfortunately, as a man, I don't know the big difference between nail polish and nail varnish, but I believe it was varnish. Clear nail varnish to just go over the top of them and really make them look shiny. And it worked really well. There was a little bit of a reaction between the paint and the nail varnish, I will admit, but overall it worked very well, and it really sort of did give them a much more shiny, mirrored quality. It might be quite hard to pick up on camera, but in the hand they do look much more reflective than the standard versions. But that's basically all I did for this, was just simply repaint the bodies and respray the heads, and it's worked so well. So obviously these figures, I'm sure some people are going to go, oh my god, you resprayed them, I can't believe that, they're really rare. And they are quite rare, but I bought these out of box, and originally the bodies were quite scuffed, and they had lots of dents and marks in them, and the heads had some, and the heads and the chest pieces had some scuffs on them as well. So repainting them has sort of upgraded them, as I said, as it were, and made them look better. So if you do ever come across these Silver Nemesis figures in not great condition, I would thoroughly urge you to repaint them like this. They look, I think, much better than the released versions, and personally, as I said, I hope that one day these figures do get released. I realise I haven't shown you the back of them. There's not really a lot to see on the back, but You can see the paint application as well. One day, I certainly hope that even just one of these gets released. I think the best version to release would be the normal version rather than the Commander, because obviously if people wanted to make the Commander, they could just paint the head handles black. So personally, I hope that one day we get a 7th Doctor B&M set with the 7th Doctor, Ace, and one of these Silver Nemesis Cybermen. And if they do release the Silver Nemesis Cybermen, I hope that they repaint the body closer to how it would be seen on screen. I think it would be an incredibly popular release. On the very, very rare chance that Character Options is listening to me, I highly doubt they are, but listen, I think it would be a very popular release. Repainted Silver Nemesis Cyberman, 7th Doctor, and Ace. It would be very popular, and I certainly think it would be one that you should look at releasing. But that is my Silver Nemesis Cybermen. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot, and be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. There is an exclusive webcomic and rewards for people who support it, and the funding generated by my Patreon helps me fund future videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.